Hello, my name is Staff Sgt. Thomas Connors, and myself, along with Master Sergeant Dimitri Meyer and Mr. Chris Miller, make up the Equal Opportunity Team on Whiteman Air Force Base. Our office serves all military members and DoD civilians, as well as military dependents and retirees. Equal opportunity is a readiness issue that supports our core values of integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. By working to ensure dignity and respect for all, we remove barriers to individual development and unit cohesiveness, thereby building a stronger organization that is ready to overcome any challenge. Our office counsels members in processes as well as investigates allegations of unlawful discrimination and harassment to include sexual harassment and hazing and bullying. Discrimination is any unlawful action that denies equal opportunity to persons or groups based on their race, color, sex, national origin, religion, or sexual orientation. Harassment includes sexual harassment, which involves unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and deliberate or repeated offensive comments or gestures of a sexual nature. It is very important to understand the difference between sexual harassment and sexual assault. If you are ever uncertain whether your concerns fall under sexual harassment or sexual assault guidelines, please contact the SAPR office to help you make that determination. Harassment also includes hazing and bullying. Hazing includes conduct which physically or psychologically injures or creates a risk of injury without a proper military or governmental purpose for the initiation into, admission into, affiliation with, change in the status or position within, or a condition for continued membership in any military or DoD civilian organization. Bullying includes acts of aggression by service members or DoD civilian employees with a nexus to military service, with the intent of harming a service member either physically or psychologically, without a proper military or governmental purpose. Bullying may involve singling out an individual from his or her coworkers or unit for ridicule because he or she is considered different or weak. It often involves an imbalance of power between the aggressor and the victim. Our number one goal in Equal Opportunity Office is to ensure everyone is treated with dignity and respect so that you can focus on the mission. The Department of Defense EO policy states that all service members have a right to serve, advance, and be evaluated based only on individual merit, fitness, capability, and performance in an environment free from unlawful discrimination or harassment. As a military member, if you feel you have been subject to unlawful discrimination or harassment, you have a few options to address your concerns. The Equal Opportunity Complaints process has two avenues: the informal complaint process and the formal complaint process. The informal complaint process is handling your concerns at the lowest possible level. This can involve you addressing the concerns directly with the alleged offender, either in writing or in person. This can also involve utilizing your chain of command, such as your supervisor, first sergeant, or commander, to help you resolve your concerns. Another option in the informal process is alternative dispute resolution, or ADR. As a military member, this would involve facilitation with certified mediators such as myself or anyone else in the EO office. The formal EO complaint process puts the responsibility of investigating your allegations into the hands of the EO counselor such as myself. We will interview witnesses and alleged offenders and gather data through records and reports to gain a preponderance of evidence to either support or not support the allegations. It's important to know your timelines when filing an EO complaint. In order to file a formal EO complaint, you must contact the EO counselor within 60 days of the discriminatory event. However, there are no timelines for the informal complaint. So now that we have gone over the EO purview and the complaints process, let's discuss your responsibilities in the EO program. You have the personal responsibility to set a positive example both on and off base. You have the responsibility to confront inappropriate behavior. You have the responsibility to clarify fact versus perception. And you also have the responsibility to use your chain of command whenever possible. And lastly, you have the responsibility to notify the EO office within your specified timelines, which again are 60 days in order to file a formal complaint. In closing, the Air Force policy on equal opportunity is straightforward. Provide equal opportunity for our most precious resource, our people. If you treat people like they make a difference to the organization, then they will make a difference. Our office can be reached at 687-5736. You can also find our contact information posted on your squadron bulletin boards. Please don't hesitate to contact us with any of your concerns or questions. Thank you and welcome to Whiteman Air Force Base.